What are those for the people that don't know? Yeah, I'm gonna turn this. You know, peekaboo kind of. And I thought, oh, that'd be nice. You know, boob sweat, kind of air them out. This is the dress.
Dad thought we were going to turn into an apron.
That I was gonna turn into an apron, but
I never did.
like, you are just so beautiful. I was like, and she's like, and that dress is just gorgeous on you.
I don't want any more such
Look like the Joker and she could.
Train?
What do you want?
Mud?
Wow, whoa. Welcome to the vlog. I figured I would vlog. I keep forgetting. We're going into TJ Maxx.
Here. How that thing? I cannot.
You guys. Look at this. Sweetest baby. Oh my goodness.
It's adorable! Ain't it such adorable?
Okay, be careful. Make sure they don't get into that. That's
Poison?
the duck's pooped. She's gotta clean it up. Oh, make sure you get enough. Wipe it up. So I've got this little baby who is hatched out. So
adorable!
it is adorable. I'm thinking, not positive, but so this is either a crab core with a bantam. So the crab core are the ones that have the fuzzy heads. They're like fuzzy. And so it's kind of got the look from, oh, I'm upside down. The little fuzz head look. So we don't really know. I'm just thinking by the, and so the crab core, the chicken, the crab core, watch them ducks. It was, they were gray. They were like a dark gray and a light gray. So this egg is was either a light gray, because I still had some of them before they got gone. Brain's not working. So, but they also have black in them. So it could be that. Also, the bantams have black in them, so it could be black from that. Or this egg is a Jersey Giant, which I don't think this is the Jersey Giant. Could be wrong. But it almost looks like the coloring is going to be gray. Still a little bit got that dark wetness to them, but the coloring does look like it would be gray. So I'm almost, I don't know if you guys, it's hard to tell in this light. Let's go over here. Maybe if I go over here, they can see that he's gray and not actually like black. Yeah. So.
Yeah, he is kind of like gray.
So I do believe he is gonna be a fuzzhead.
He's like, no.
Hopefully you're a girl.
Can I go outside where Pamela Sterling is?
You can run out there and then come back. But we do have another one of those eggs, and I can already see it's black, like it's piping. Is it piping? Pipe. I think it's called piping, where they're pecking out. So there's two of them that are piping right now. Piping, pecking, whatever you want to call it. You guys, let me tell you, my camera thing, I have a screen that flips up, and if it flips, it needs to be tightened, so it'll flip back, and if it flips back a little bit, the thing flips upside down, where I'm upside down. You guys will still see me as normal, but anyway, I got little gnat trap here. So somebody had mentioned in the comments that why don't I set out the gnat traps, and I do, but the gnats that I was having problems with, I gotta clean. I gotta wipe this off. It's these ones that I just squished it. Did I squish it? Where'd it go? They are about the size of a gnat, but they like walk and like real fast. And I saw where people said they're like fungus. Is it fungus? Not fungus. Maybe? Or something like that. Gnats. Maybe not fungus gnats. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I looked it up, but it was late at night. So I'm like, but we have a bunch of gnats now because there was the past 2 days. I'd come over here and I'd check these eggs. And I'm like, oh my gosh, something smells horrible. I'm like, do I have rotten eggs? So when I collect my eggs, I stick them in this basket and I keep them on the counter, and they stay good for a couple weeks, honestly. Online, you can go ahead and look online and it'll tell you like, don't keep them on your counter. I've seen people say, you know, a week, 7 days, 2 to 3 days, a month. There's just a variation of, as long as your eggs are not washed and they have that coating on them, they're good. But I just have to deal with the thing flipping. I'm upside down. But they will also, you can tell like when they're starting to go bad. I don't know, at least I can. They have a look. None of these have this look, but it's almost like, and it just, might be just my imaginations, but it almost looks like there's like, you can start seeing like little spots form, like almost like the insides are starting to seep, you know. But we don't ever let, I won't ever let my eggs go more. On the 1st of every month, I toss out almost all the eggs. And I start over. Because number 1, we have an abundance of eggs. Number 2, you know, I'm allergic to eggs, so the eggs that we use are when this little girl wants. Why do you have those? They're not good. You want to show the vlog what you got?
I picked these.
What are those for the people that don't know? Hey, I'm gonna turn this down for a minute. I'm trying to talk.
I was known for showing up.
Where's the remote? Will you turn that down for a minute? Anyway, so I have an abundance of eggs, and I only use eggs when I'm cooking with something that needs eggs, or she wants scrambled eggs, or when I want to incubate them. So I thought something was bad, something was wrong with my eggs, and so I'm like, oh, this was 2 days ago, and I'm like, well, it's almost the 1st anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and toss them. So I went ahead and tossed them all.
I made it for musical real.
Here's one of those walking gnats. And so yeah, it wasn't the eggs, guys. It was rotten potatoes over here next to my fridge. I have a bin, which is outside now, and the nasty potato is all over the floor there, and so I have to clean that up. But there was gnats covering the bag that had the rotten potato, and I just went through the potatoes like literally Easter when I made potato salad. I went through there, but this was underneath some of these bags. We had some of the Aldi brown bags, so it was underneath there. What are you eating?
We're going to cut them up.
No, they don't. You can't cut those open. They're hard as a rock. Do you want to eat something? You need to wash your hands.
Yeah.
Anyway, Yeah, so I thought there was something funky going on over in this corner, and it was just a rotten potato. So I gotta wipe down my counters, and I've got to clean stuff up. Do you want that pizza thing? Oh, I bought this dress today, guys. Oh, yesterday in yesterday's vlog, I was talking about the dress that I bought that I was going to turn into an apron. This is the dress. This is the dress.
Dad thought we were going to turn into an apron.
That I was going to turn into an apron, but
I never did.
nope. It's too pretty. It's just too pretty. It's vintage. Does it look vintage? It's actually like a muumuu, but I'm wearing a belt because I thought it looked better with a belt. Let's see. So this is actually the way it's supposed to be, but I thought it just looked better with a belt, so. And it matched my shoes I was wearing. The belt matches the shoes I was wearing. And then, so I wore this. My shoes are over here.
Hi, Judy. Don't let her out.
I'm not.
Because it's raining.
I gotta clean this mess up. But I've got these shoes. You guys can't see that good. Well,
By the way, guys, one more thing that I forgot to show you. I really want that t-shirt. It's so adorable. Can I please have it still?
No, it's $32 for a tea set. You can find cheaper ones on Amazon. Probably find the same one on Amazon. Anyway, so this was the dress I was talking about yesterday that I bought for $3.25 at the Goodwill, and thought it would make a really nice apron because of the, you know, it's a cotton. And lo and behold, it's my dress now with pockets. And so I was like, this morning, I'm like, I'm not gonna wear any makeup because my dress is so beautiful that I want the attention all on this beautiful dress. And I wore this necklace that my husband got me for Christmas. I thought it would look really good, right? And then I just put on some chicken earrings that had different colors in them. I want to get some like floral. I also want like big flowers or something. But Sterling got paid, and so she wanted to go to some stores. So we went to the thrift store. I bought a skirt, but it's in the wash. Oh, and this. I was like, I think that was something. Somebody had donated their entire hummingbird collection, and so they had a couple of different sun catchers, and so this one was $1.99. I've got a cardinal up there now at my window, but I thought this was really beautiful, so I'm gonna wash it and stick it. I also got a chicken up there, a little sun catcher, so I'm gonna figure out where I'm going to. I actually could put this in the other window too, but I couldn't leave it there because I just thought it was really beautiful. You guys can't see it that good. Anyway, so that was $1.99, and then I bought a skirt. But then Sterling wanted to go to Burlington, and she wanted to go to TJ Maxx. So Burlington, I bought this dress. It is quite beautiful. I tried it on. It is beautiful, but it's getting returned. There was actually a toss-up between a skirt and this dress. This dress was $14.99, right? It's long. I like them long. And it has this cute little, you know, peekaboo kind of. And I thought, oh, that would be nice, you know, boob sweat, kind of air them out. But these straps are so far apart that I don't have the shoulders for that. My body's not designed like that. So when I put it on, it's like these are like, So I'm like, my husband's like, ah, you can alter it. Like you can I can shorten them. Like shorten the straps, which is, you know, that's no problem to shorten the straps. But that's the width of them. Like the width of the straps. If they were more together, you know.
Quickly get you a spoon and a plate.
Get you a spoon and a plate. So I'm gonna return it, and I am going to get the skirt that I wanted. It is a faux denim skirt. Hold on. Okay, it's a faux denim skirt. Like, and it has some like embroidery details along the bottom of the dress, and so a skirt. It just looked really cute, and I'm like, in my brain, because it had some like a hunter green, a red, it might have had like maybe a couple other colors in it, but I'm like, I could just see it with like a hunter green t-shirt with that, and I think that would be totally casual, and it also would be something that you could dress up if you needed to, or you know, just wear the t-shirt and just be casual. So I think I'm gonna return that and get that. It was a toss-up between the two. I was like, I don't really need it because I've got enough clothes that I can't justify buying a skirt and a dress, even though it would have only been like $30. It was probably around $34 with tags, which is pretty good because dresses are expensive. But I prefer to buy mine at the thrift store. Like this one was probably like $3.25. See my mathing. Anyway, I need to clean. We're gonna have fajitas for dinner tonight, but I'm gonna go ahead and start cleaning. I just remembered what I wanted to tell you guys too, is that we had how many more butterflies? We've got 3 now. 2 more butterflies have hatched. We'll show them to you in a little bit. We got to clean up their area. So Miss Winnie realized that there was butterflies, and so they were in the computer room. My husband said she kept looking at them, so he moved them into the bedroom and he put them on our headboard. Cats are not allowed in our bedroom, so we have a strict rule for cats. Specifically, they do not get up on our counters, they don't get up on our tables, they don't get up. We really don't want them on the couch, although they do. And I even filmed like June and Winnie probably, but you know, we don't want them up on anything like couches, I mean tables, you know. Yeah, they know that we train them. Like June was just now up over on the record player in front of the window, and so she wanted out. But anyway, so we had it on the headboard, and when we got home it was no longer on our headboard. So I'm assuming that Winnie found her way into the bedroom, knocked them down, so now they're alive, and they're, you know, good thing they're in that. So we just have to set up their sugar water back, and they have bananas, and so we're gonna do that. So we're waiting on 3 more to hatch.
Mom.
What? Yes, hold on. Oh, what I was gonna tell you is when I was at Walmart too, this lady came up and she was like, you got, what did she say? She's like, you are just so beautiful. I was like, and she's like, and that dress is just gorgeous on you. And I was like, thanks. I was like, I wanted something bright and floral to wear today. And she was like, it looks great. It made me feel good. But I was like, you know, that's such a sweet and encouraging thing to say to people. And I don't know, you know, if I'm out and I see somebody and they have on a beautiful dress or whatever, I will be like, oh, I like your dress, or oh, your hair looks really nice, you know. I won't say today because I don't see them every day, but it's just, it's just fun. And I told my husband, I was like, see, this dress, it demands respect. And I was like, that's why I didn't wear makeup, because this dress needs all the attention. Anyway, I gotta get busy cleaning. counters. is 4:45. Oh my gosh, you guys, I gotta do something with my starter. I'll show you when I get back. I think it is overflowing. But we gotta go pick up Sterling from work. She gets off at 5. I might be a couple minutes late, but no more than a couple. Grab a water. I got pretty much almost everything accomplished that I wanted.
It's raining.
It is raining. I got the floor mopped, and at the end of the hallway there was that cat throw up like a couple times. But when we got home, there was cat throw up at the end of the hallway, and then there was also a spot from like last week one time where she did it. It's Boo. She's old, and it just I just noticed it more probably like in the past month that she does that. She's just older. Hi guys. So we're back. You guys, someone made my baby cry at work. They're lucky I wasn't there. It was just dealing with public. They were being rude and basically called her stupid to her face. But her manager handled it, and people that did actually apologize to her. So anyway, she is taking a shower. I have a few more chores to get done. I was just trying to film because I thought, what else am I filming? I might as well just film it so you guys have, it's gonna be like a clean with me kind of video. I have to take care of the ducks, and I need Journey for that. Floor's clean, counters are pretty much clean. There is some stuff that still has to be put away. Oh, I was gonna show you guys my sourdough starter. Aw, you guys can't see it now. it's still up there. So I named her Dolene. Dolene, 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 Dolene. But she was way, like, it was up to here, as you can see. There's a gnat. See where it was? Yeah, so I'll have to, if I want to make something with her, I probably should have already, but I probably still can. Maybe I'll do that. Just start it. Just got some stuff right there. But I keep it covered. Okay, I was like, what is it? Just because of gnats, and sometimes they can get under there, so just a preventative measure. So this will be harder for them to but yeah, Sterling's like got in the car, she's like, you notice anything? And I was like, no, what? She was like, my makeup is gone, because they made her cry. Yeah, I'm like, what is wrong with people? What is wrong? So the thing is that she rang her up, and the lady was giving her $20.21, and so she put in 20.21, and then she said, well, I don't have the 21, I have 1, so it was a penny. So then Shirley just backed out and just hit 20 instead of, she just took a penny away instead of, so she put in 20 instead of 20.01. See, it could be confusing, and so so she got confused, and so she was like trying to figure. So the register said to give this back, but she would have gave 20 cents more than what it said. And anyway, she had to go in the back and get the manager, and then the manager was on the phone and said I'd be right there to handle it. And then they were waiting and talking, and you know, was saying that that's what's wrong with kids today, is that they're all stupid. Excuse me? You're calling my daughter stupid? You're calling anybody's daughter stupid? Anybody's son stupid? They're not stupid, okay? And it is easy to get confused, especially dealing with money and in the public. I worked at a casino. I've dealt with a lot of money. I worked as a cashier. I worked at Burger King. I worked at Kmart. I worked at a laundromat. I was the manager of a store. So it is easy, you know, especially dealing with customers all day. It is easy to get confused. So and Sterling is a very, very smart girl. Even if she is my own, I am very biased, of course, but she's just a very smart kid. Anyway, and so is, like, honestly, all my children are. I got this letter in the mail the other day. It was for Evans, because Evan's in college. And so it was something about him being on something. Some kind of achievement. I don't know. I don't remember. It was to him, but I opened it. I wanted it because he technically doesn't live here. So if he does get mail or whatever, and if it is something important, that I need to tell him, and so he knows. I mean, he's fine with it. It's not like it was some kind of secret service. Anyway, we're gonna have fajitas for dinner. Papa and Uncle Brian will be here. It is now 5:39. They'll be here at 6:30. Journey just went outside. I need to clean the ducks, so I'm gonna get the ducks cleaned up, taken care of, and then I will start chopping my vegetables. I'm just doing peppers, onions, and then we bought the meat. You guys, so we bought the meat. We bought the pre-packaged fajita mixed meat, whatever. And it was a 16 ounce was $5.97, and then we bought like a 6 ounce because I was like, he was gonna buy 2 of the $5.97s, and I was like, you know, we don't really need that much meat for, because it's myself, my husband, Journey, Uncle Brian, and Papa. Sterling doesn't eat it. So I was like, we really don't need that much meat for all of us. And so I was like, well, let's just get a small one. And the small one rang up $7 and something, $7.98 or something like that. And the big one was $5.97. I'm like, that don't make sense. The lady fixed it and she was like, how much was this? I said, I believe it was like $2.97, but honestly I think it was like $3 something. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta get to the ducks.
Let me hold one of these real quick.
You see my duck?
I see your duck.
Sissy had a bad day.
Sis had a bad day? People being buttholes? And I wasn't worried about getting it wrong because how many days total you've worked? 10? Okay. I mean, it's not something you do every day.
No.
It's not something that you do 8 hours a day that you would pick up. When I worked at a machine shop for James and Happy, they had to roll these things. I hate it. And they knew
Surprise on the trampoline.
But I don't
You
know
want
what
honey?
his strategy
Oh, you got to
was.
show me something on the trampoline?
Making practice.
As soon as I get these vegetables in this pan, I'll come out and look at it, okay?
Well, can you give me one of the peppers?
And then one time,
A piece of pepper. Hold on one second, okay?
and they talk about how old it
Alright.
Like the baby chick,
you know,
right?
and they'll
Right.
find another one like it. Well, I had a short end of it. I threw it on the ground, you know, because I went down, because, I mean, there's 120 balls that popped me. And here he come running. But you know what? He didn't help me up. He grabbed that thing. And I thought, I'm not going to leave you alone. Because this is good. And I appreciated the job.
Did you cut up
But I
onions?
Did I cut up onions? I did.
But I mean,
Did any
before it
deep fry?
was good,
Sometimes.
I'm sure Lori put up with it. I'm sure she's
Well, good thing you're wearing glasses, right? Right, Mom? Because next the onions, you didn't hurt my mom, right? They didn't make me cry.
No,
Not directed for that. She just mentioned it, like this lady was mean to me, but she just called it because it's her husband.
Unfortunately, you got to get that.
I don't think I'll let you have that.
Well, no, I mean, you'd be like, it's just like, you didn't retaliate, you didn't say, oh, he's stupid, because that would have been the wrong thing. But, I mean, it's okay to hurt your feelings because, it was a jab.
Good pepper. What's the other one for?
And you may not, I guarantee you one thing, she'll probably never come in that store again.
How come?
Because she had to swallow her pride, her work, for making you cry. That even the manager says, look, that wasn't cool. It wasn't cool. But here's the thing. You don't know where that lady is. That lady might have just been having a 6-4 day.
She was bipolar, so.
Well, bipolar don't mean, doesn't necessarily mean that.
You gonna go to your room and cry some more?
FaceTime video.
Hello.
Hey, Tony.
Where are you?
I'm at Belle's house.
Can you give me a tour real quick?
A tour? Well, here I am, chilling in this bed. I got my water. There's Belle's name book, my computer, a PlayStation, another computer, a desk, a little thing.
I'm pretty good.
Good.
Oh, yeah. Not done down. It's
All right.
It's Alabama Tractor Supply.
Yes, sir.
Was it 50 cents piece?
$8.99. And we had one die, so we had to go back and exchange it. I brought it in, and they said, we don't want that in here. And I'm like, okay, how you gonna know what that died? I was like, you don't want to see it? And he was like, no.
No.
Like,
Oh, well, we bought 10 of them.
yeah, I should have said, well, we got a couple of them, they're dead. I want replacements. Tammy got some stories.
Mommy! Look! Lori showed me a picture of Tammy here.
Lori said what?
Yesterday, Alyssa dyed Tammy's hair blue
Uh-huh.
with the temporary foam dye. Mommy!
I'm gonna put these on this plate.
Mom, do we still have this game? No. Do we still have that game?
Yeah. We all
Lori said she
want
looked like
just
the
the
Joker and she could.
Listen,
I
what?
don't want any. Lori said she looked like the Joker and she could. Can I now?
Right. What?
Ready to cook so bad. Oh my gosh, it was so yeah. Avocados from Mexico.
That's okay, because we got more avocados for Mexico.
Avocados from Mexico. Avocados from Mexico. Avocados from Mexico.
have a headache, a splitting headache right now. And I am tired, super tired right now. I'm like, oh, what we gonna name her?
I don't know.
Let's name her. What does she look like? Name her Taco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you.
Okay, you guys. I think I see someone else in here. Wow, whoa. Somebody just hatched out. It's so funny, my battery just died, but it's funny how they look. I honestly don't know. Like I said, this pretty much is crevecore. This might be crevecore. Again, their daddy is a bantam, so it's hard to tell. You're so cute now. You're so cute now. This is gonna be annoying. Let's turn this off. I'm gonna take your shell. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys in here overnight so you can stay warm. It's like, hey man, I'm old. Let me out. You guys aren't supposed to hatch out until tomorrow. I think this one. I should candlelight that one. I'm pretty sure it was that one. Let me do that real quick. Let me move you guys. Don't hop out. Okay, let me see if I can. I need to turn off the other light. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure these guys don't hop out. What the heck is that? Okay. This. Yeah. I don't know. This is a questionable egg. It's like I think I see wood in there. I don't know about that one. Yeah, this is the one that should be hatching. Let me see if I hear anything. Oh yeah, I hear pecking, like it's pecking its shell. Okay, so that one will probably be coming tomorrow. This one will be coming next week. I don't know if you can see it moving in there. You can hear the ducks now. The ducks. Hey, excuse me. I know. Just stay over here. So did I say this one? Yeah. That was the one that's hatching. Sorry if that light's so bright. This one. This one will be a next weeker, I believe. And they're all like, look at this light. This one I think is this week. No, this is the next weeker. You can see the veins there. Ugh. Now look what you done did. Get over there. Ouch, you are pecking me. This is next week. Don't stare at the light. This is a heavy one. This is the next weeker. So I think we just have one. This is the next weeker. So I think we just have one more. I think this one is the next weeker. Yeah, look. You can see it moving. Okay. This was the one that needs to hatch, I believe. Yeah, when you can't see in them, you know it's full of bird. Okay. Hey, you're gonna fall here. You think you're just a pro. Let me see if there's any piping, pepping, whatever you want to call it. Nope. And I think that was it. I thought this might have been another one, but I don't think it is. No. We're still growing. Okay, guys. You guys hear the ducks? You are cute. I thought you looked weird when you were born. You kind of look weird. I think you two are crabcore. Not for sure. So this one came out of a white egg, so we don't know what you are. You don't have any silky toes. I'll just let you dry off and look at you in the morning. You're kind of gray too. I don't know. Alright guys. You guys are going to stay in here overnight. Gotta keep warm. Let's see if I can make you guys a little more room. I think I could do that. Let's see. Let's take this out. Let's put you both in here. Ah, look where you're going. Okay. There we go. Now you all stay together. I'm trying to make sure this cord's in there. Okay. You guys can't even see.
Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye guys.